Hi guys, so the topic that I'm going to talk about today is feeling lost and kind of overwhelmed with everything. And I think the last one is important, especially with depression. And in these videos, I never said that my answers would be correct because obviously I'm still learning how to deal with it myself because I've only recently started to address it. So what I say here mightn't work for everyone, but it's what's getting me by at the moment. And it mightn't be the best thing in the world, but it's what I need to do to get by. And I think the last one is very important because a lot of people with depression, you will have days where you just feel worthless, and you kind of look at yourself and think, what am I doing here? Everyone's obviously, I believe everyone in their life has, come to, oh, well, what am I doing? Or, that kind of thing. But it's kind of, again, it slips into the paranoia. And when you feel lost and depressed, it's very difficult because you're like, what am I doing? And then you think the easiest way is, if I just don't eat, if I don't sleep eventually, I'll just go away. And then what happens is you dig yourself into a bigger hole, and obviously it gets worse and worse and worse. But yeah, I think it's important to kind of bring awareness to that because it's a lot of people don't talk about it. I could be at a party, um, or anything like that. And I can feel so alone because I get wrapped up in my own thoughts and people are talking to me and I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever, yeah. And then, you know, eventually people stop talking to you because, that's not a conversation anyone wants to hold and it's not their fault, obviously. But yeah, I think that that's important because you could be inside a stadium, it doesn't matter, and you could feel like the loneliest person in the world. Everyone could be texting you, and sometimes I do. I just put down my phone and shut out the world. And that's, I think, when you do start to feel really, really lost because if you're not getting constant attention, and it's not even that, it's not even like attention, it's really difficult to explain. I suppose it is kind of the attention, but it's more like love and affection rather than just attention. You feel worthless, you feel like you've no place, and suddenly you're going, well, I don't belong with this group of people, or I don't belong with that group of people, I don't actually fit in anywhere, whereas my place isn't here, and that's, I think, the feeling that a lot of people do get, but can't really explain it, and I'm trying my best to put it into words, and hopefully I'm explaining it decently enough, I'm trying my best, as I said, with that, and it's a very difficult thing to overcome. The overwhelm kind of comes into the anxiety in a similar way. People say, well, you just need to get up and do stuff. And, there is kind of a truth to that. But there are days when I'm sitting at home and I know I physically can't do anything. People have asked me to come for a walk, just go for a walk, and I'm sitting there with tears in my eyes, telling them, no, I can't, I physically can't get out of bed, I can't do anything. Um, I can't move. I need to be left alone. I feel like I'm not ready for the world today. I'm not ready for anyone today. I just need to be left alone, and that's when the overwhelmment comes into it because it does happen, and it's a thing where you just need to leave the person if they say they can't do it, because eventually it's going to come to a day, maybe 2 days, maybe even 3 days where you're like, okay, I need to try and push myself out of this now. And once you do that, then you can start to push yourself through it. But I know myself, personally, that there are stages when I can't push through that, and I just need to accept it and kind of just stop and take a break from everything because that's what's going to get me through this, this overwhelming sadness, this overwhelming darkness that I have at the moment. And that's just what I feel, I think a lot of my answers are similar, but it's just what kind of happening for me. And as I said, it mightn't be the best answer in the world, but it's what I'm doing at the moment to try and get by, and as I said, look, these videos are just, to raise awareness for things like feeling lost and stuff like that. So as I said, like, keep sending me in what you want me to talk about, um, and just say keep subscribed if the videos are helping you, and hopefully they are. As I said, as long as I'm helping one person, I will keep doing them. I will, and yeah, I'm working on stuff. I know I keep saying that, but I genuinely am. It's getting closer and closer, and hopefully I'll have some news for you in the next maybe 2 weeks. As I said, I will keep doing these shorter videos, focusing on specific topics. So do send me them in, and thanks again for watching, and as always, thanks for your support.